Can I be honest with y'all? There was a time when I thought streaming was what I wanted to do. I thought, man, this is it. I'll go live. People will show up. We'll hang out. We'll build a community. And for a while, I really enjoyed it. But eventually, I realized something. I wasn't excited to hit the go live button anymore. I was excited to hit record. And that changed everything. See, when you're live streaming, you're hoping people will show up. You're hoping somebody's watching. You're hoping the algorithm decides today's your day. You're consistently looking over a chat, wondering if somebody's going to say something. And after a while, I realized I wasn't enjoying creating anymore. I was waiting. Waiting on viewers, waiting on comments, waiting on notifications, waiting on something I couldn't control. One day, I picked up a camera, hit record, and just started talking. No audience, no chat, no pressure. Just me. Talking like, if somebody was right across from me. And honestly, it felt freeing. I wasn't worried about entertaining somebody every second. I wasn't worried about dead air. I wasn't worried about whether somebody left the stream. I could just talk, tell a story, share an opinion, be myself. And that's when I realized maybe I wasn't meant to be a live streamer. Maybe I was meant to tell stories. Because at the end of the day, that's really what this channel is. It's stories. Sometimes those stories happen in a deer stand. Sometimes they happen on a lake. Sometimes they're about building a business. Sometimes they're about life. But they're all stories. And if this story helps somebody, then hitting that record button was worth it. I think a lot of people get stuck because they're waiting for perfect. They're waiting for the perfect camera. They're waiting for the perfect microphone, the perfect lighting, the perfect opportunity. I was guilty of that too. Then one day I realized nobody cares what camera you're using. If what you actually have to say matters, people remember honesty. They remember authenticity. They remember somebody who's making them feel like they're sitting there having a conversation instead of listening to a commercial. That's what I want this channel to become. Not another channel screaming, "Look at me!" I want it to feel like you're climbing in the truck with me after a long day. Like we're driving down a back road, talking about life, talking about hunting, talking about work, talking about whatever comes to mind. That's the kind of community I want to build. Not one based on numbers, one based on people. Because here's something I've learned. Followers don't build communities. Relationships do. That's why you'll probably notice something about this channel. Some days you'll get a hunting video. Some days you'll get fishing. Some days you'll get gear. Some days you'll just get me talking like this. Because if all you ever know is a highlight reel, you'll never really know the real person. And I'd rather build a channel where people know who I am than one where they only know what I do. I still don't have all the answers. I'm still figuring it out. I still am working a full-time job. I'm still building Outlaw Supply Co. I'm still trying to grow this channel one video at a time. But I've stopped waiting for permission. I've stopped waiting until everything's perfect. I just hit record. And honestly, that's the best decision I've made as a creator. If all you ever want to do was start something, a YouTube channel, a business, a podcast, whatever it is, here's one thing I hope you take away from today's video. You don't have to have everything figured out. You just have to start. Your first video won't be your best. Mine wasn't. Your 100th probably won't either. That's okay. Progress beats perfection every single time. Tomorrow, I want to tell you why the outdoors became more than just a hobby for me. Because somewhere along the way, it became a place where I learned the biggest lessons of my life. I'll see y'all tomorrow.